what's up, VC? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel. Gonna do a 7-inch collection video. Scott Waters asked me a while ago to show my Aerosmith and my Thin Lizzy singles. So I thought I'd pull these out. I've been cleaning up my record collection finally. I've had stacks everywhere. Everything was unorganized. I just went through and got rid of a bunch of beat up records. I got like 6 U-Haul boxes full of just records that I picked up and they didn't do anything for me, or there's albums I had 5 or 6 duplicates of, and so that stuff I'll be getting rid of soon. But went through all my 45s, got them nice and cleaned up. Actually ended up finding one that I picked up for like 50 cents. It was a Psychobilly album that I thought was terrible. It's one of the worst, not album, but single. One of the worst Psychobilly single or songs I've ever heard. Just thought it was terrible. So I don't know what led me to look it up on Discogs, but they were selling for like $50. It was a private press, real popular in Japan. I don't know if you're familiar. Japan's got a really cool, very interesting, over-the-top rockabilly, psychobilly scene. And so I threw it on Discogs, and within like 6 hours, it was sold for $50. And it was like $27 to ship it, and they paid right away. Just crazy. Anyway, got everything organized, decided to go ahead and pull these out and show them. Hopefully there's not too much glare. I have a feeling there will be. But the first one is Dude Looks Like a Lady with the picture sleeve. Actually, I have this one on 12-inch. As well. And then let me see, I think I have a couple of this one. Let me see. Yeah. So when Walk This Way originally came out in '75, it wasn't the huge hit that it became from Toys in the Attic, at least from what I understand. I don't remember. I wasn't born yet. I was born in '76. But from what I understand, it didn't really pick up until it was released as part of the Hits album in 70 was it 8? What year was it? I think it was 78. Yeah. And so I've got both regardless, I've got both singles. So this is the original from 75 with Uncle Salty on the back. And then I've also got the one from the Hits, which was 78. So there you go. And that one's got Come Together on the B-side. Picked up Dream On with Sweet Emotion. One of the Hall of Fame ones. I think this one was from the 80s when this was released. But another one that I also have the 12-inch for, this is Ragdoll. I can't remember what the B-side is for this one. Let's see. St. John is the B-side. Again, off of Permanent Vacation. So we've got Ragdoll. Angel. I've always loved this picture sleeve cover. I'd like to get a nicer copy of it. The album, or the single is Near Mint. It's a promo copy, so it's got Angel on both sides. But the picture sleeve's a little dirty and beat up. But again, off of Permanent Vacation. Again, though, I've just always really dug the artwork on that. This one was actually sent to me from Scott. This is Falling in Love is Hard on the Knees. This was 9 Lives and Fall Together, which was a non-album track. I love the artwork from this whole this album, all the singles that came out. The original artwork, I mean, with the Hindu cat god on the cover before they switched to the cartoon cat. I thought the artwork was amazing on this stuff, and it's sad that they decided to fall to pressure and change that. And then last but not least for Aerosmith, we've got a Japanese single of Come Together and Kings and Queens. This was the last Aerosmith single that I picked up. Unfortunately, the seller that I bought this from, he uses a discount shipping company, and they're not shipping to the U.S. right now. So this was one of my favorite buyers to buy. He only sells singles on his website, and he sells them for usually about $10, and it's free shipping. So, you know, always killer deals. I've gotten some Aerosmith, some Kiss. What else? I got a bunch of girl school stuff from him. Just really cool stuff, and for really killer prices for Japanese singles. And then we've got the Thin Lizzy stuff. I've kind of lucked out. Almost all of the Thin Lizzy stuff that I have, well, more than half of it anyway, are promo copies. First up, though, we've got from Chinatown, Killer on the Loose. So being a promo copy, it's Killer on the Loose on both sides. Also off Chinatown, We Will Be Strong. Then we've got Johnny the Fox, Don't Believe a Word, and again, a promo copy, so it's Don't Believe a Word on both sides. And then last but not least, is this one stereo both sides? Yeah. So this one, I was shocked when I looked this up. Apparently this was real limited. It was only released in the US. And it doesn't matter if it's a promo copy or the non-promo version. These things go for $50 up to $150, which is insane. But this is Johnny the Fox meets Jimmy the Weed is the A side, and Old Flame is the B side. I think I paid like $5 or $6 for this one at one of my local stores. Then we got the Greedies. I'm trying to think, was it the Sex Pistols? Yeah, I think it was the guys from Thin Lizzy and a couple of the guys from the Sex Pistols doing, what's the song? A Merry Jingle. And then last but not least, kind of the jewel of my Thin Lizzy singles is Do Anything You Want To, with just the two of us, and it's actually signed by Scott Gorham. And I showed this one a while back. The guy in the store that I bought it from wasn't sure what it said. Scott Gorham's got a really weird autograph where it doesn't look like it says Gorham. So he didn't recognize the name and didn't think it was a member of the band. He thought it was just a gift from somebody. And luckily it turned out to be signed by Scott Gorham. Funny enough, I just ordered a copy of the Black Star Riders, a signed copy of their last album. There's and I can't think of the website. Brandon's is the one that told me about it. But they do signed albums for charity, and they're usually $35 to $45. And I've gotten Testament from them signed, the newest Testament album, and one other. And then I also they posted that they had limited copies of the Black Star Riders, which is kind of the last couple guys from Thin Lizzy. And when I ordered it, it turned out to be the last copy. Otherwise, I would have messaged a couple of you. But that's it. That's the Aerosmith and the Thin Lizzy singles. Not too many, about half a dozen of each. Always on the lookout. The problem is just finding them in good condition. I see Aerosmith singles all the time. A lot of times they're just beat to crap. But also in the background, since it's a video for Scott, I had to give a little love to his newest release. This is Char in the Rotting Earth from Madrost. I think it's Madrost. But this is the most recent release from No Life Till Metal. Really killer technical thrash, bordering on death metal. Actually, speaking of Thin Lizzy, I just pulled this out of the car too. This was a recent release. It's a best of. Nothing crazy here that you've never heard. A couple of new live tracks that hadn't been released or that I'm not familiar with, but for $10, a 3 CD essential Thin Lizzy set. So that's it, guys. Take care. I hope to have something up soon, and subscribe. Later.